Welcome to Flawless Shoe Reviews. Today I'm going to talk you through the best Skechers for plantar fasciitis. As a foot and ankle specialist, I've seen thousands of patients with this condition, and I'm going to break down the key features of each shoe that could potentially help with the pain. So before we talk about that, there's two things that you need to keep in mind, whether you have a compression type plantar fasciitis or you have a stretch type plantar fasciitis. Now, a compression type plantar fasciitis is where the pain is greatest when you initiate contact with the ground, whereas a stretch type plantar fasciitis is more associated when you try to push off. Two of them can be combined together, but often we have a separation between one and the other. And that's why we selected two different types of shoes to help you differentiate with this. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the Skechers Arch Fit 2.0. Now we've got links in the description for the latest prices on these shoes. And this is a typical arch support shoe. So it's got a classic arch support underneath the medial aspect of your foot that pushes up into your arch, helps to reduce the pressure on the arch and help to reduce the length of the plantar fascia. It's also got a relatively firm sole, so while it's still really comfortable for standing and for walking for long periods of time, it's not soft or marshmallowy like we see in the Skechers Summit. So it's got a little bit more structure to it, and it's got a broad base of support to try and keep you centered in the shoe as you move. So these features are more beneficial for stretch type plantar fasciitis, as they help to reduce the stretch on the plantar fascia through the arch support and to provide a stable base and platform for your foot to keep centered in the shoe as you move. It's got a relatively plush cushion on top. It's got a slip-in feature with a heel pillow so that you can just slip in and out, but it also has a traditional lace housing if you like to tighten up the shoe to keep it locked on. So it's a little bit heavier and a little bit clunkier than some other shoes on the market, comes in at an excellent price point, and it provides that excellent arch support for those of you who need it. In contrast to that, we have a shoe that looks very much like the On Cloud shoes, but it's significantly cheaper. So this is the Skechers Glide Step Pro. As you can see, it's got holes in the midsole like the On Cloud range, so it's really cushioned and really padded under your foot with up to 44mm of cushioning under the heel. As a result, it's better for more compression type plantar fasciitis, as it helps absorb that impact and vibration when you initiate contact with the ground. The padding and the foam is a little bit softer in the midsole. Therefore, if you're standing for long periods of time, it adds that extra element of comfort and softness underneath your foot. And it's got a nice 4-foot rocker which helps with the propulsion phase of the gait cycle. So that can be more helpful for stretch type plantar fasciitis as well. However, it's primarily focused and advised for heel compression type plantar fasciitis. Then as we move on top of the shoe, you've got a classic synthetic fit on top. You've got a really large heel pillow just to slip your foot in, and you've got a stretch type lace housing to increase the tightness on top of the shoe, but the box does come with a classic lacing set as well. So overall, it's a lighter shoe, it's more nimble, has some elements of stability with sidewalls on the inside and the outside of the shoe. Excellent option if you want to offload the heel, as it helps to reduce that compression and that vibration when you initiate contact with the ground. And overall, an excellent option, coming in typically around $85 as opposed to the On Cloud, which is often $160 plus. So if you've got any questions on these shoes, please drop them in the comment section below. We've got links to the shoes in the description to check out the latest prices on Amazon. We've got loads of reviews of other shoes on our channel if you want to check them out. Otherwise, thanks for checking in. Like and share and subscribing is always appreciated.